Hi. So I came here to talk about my current situation, what I've experienced, and what I feel regarding that. Okay, it's all about parenting. So, do you believe in gentle parenting? Actually, you should believe. Gentle parenting is very important. It will relax your mind. It will keep you calm and peaceful, because children are mostly uh, mostly at that level of their energy that they can irritate you, frustrate you every second, because they are not silent, they are not peaceful, they're always into something or the other which might disturb your mind. You might feel irritated, you might get frustrated on your child, you might shout at them. Okay, you might yell, and there will be a lot of mess. Like if you start shouting, your child won't listen to you. Yesterday it happened to me. Actually, what happened, like she was not studying and her assessment was there. I was really very tensed. I was like, at least a few things you have to remember and go to school for your assessment. You don't have to study too much. I don't make Vamika study a lot. I don't tell her to study every time, every day even. But yeah, some days are like I want her to sit peaceful and study. It's only that every day she does is everyday homework, whatever she gets from school, she only completes that, and nothing extra I tell her to study or make her remember. Never. It's just oral, like I ask a few things, we do quiz. This way only she continues her study mostly. Writing part is only done when she is getting her homeworks, or some days when I feel that she will write and she is interested in writing, then she does it. But otherwise, she's always doing her homework in the writing part, nothing extra. Mostly she is not doing any extra study or anything, because I don't want to give pressure on her. I don't want to have that much of burden in the name of study. Actually, if she studies or not, that doesn't matter. If she is talented, she can do anything, she can go into different fields. So study is not so important for me. Like uh, it's not like if she's not studying, she's not going to do anything in her life. No, 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 that is not true. So this is what I'm giving in her head also, like it's not so important. But yeah, it's one of the part of your life that you have to compete, you have to do something just for yourself, not for me or anyone. You have to do for yourself, not to show anyone. Okay, so this is it what I expect from Vamika, and I want her to do. Rest, her assessment was there, and I was like, I have given her a few questions in the same pattern, the way the school would have given her the question paper. So I shout, means I was like continuously saying, write down, you have to write. And she was knowing the answer completely, she knows it everything, but I don't know why she gets irritated and she don't feel like writing. Many a times this happens. So what happened, she was not writing. Actually, she was not uh, listening to me. I was continuously saying, write down, but no, nothing. She was like, I don't want to write, I have to sleep. And this type of tantrums was thrown by her, and I shouted at her like anything. Means I yelled at her, and she started crying. She didn't say anything. She started crying, and she was still like, I will not write. I was irritated, like I was frustrated. Every parent goes through this situation. If you are a parent, you are definitely going through this situation once in a while, or maybe every day. It depends on your child. Okay, if you are not going through it, I don't know, It's like completely God's gift. But otherwise, every parent goes through this situation where your child is showing tantrums during her studies or anything which you are telling to do. So it's the same thing I faced. But what I saw, she started crying. No, she refused to do anything, and I was irritated more and more, and I shouted like anything. Oh, no. But after few minutes, I just kept quiet, and peacefully in my mind I was thinking, why am I shouting at her? She's too young to understand anything. She doesn't understand what is time, how does it it's moving continuously. It's not time doesn't stop. You need to be on time to school, you have to study on time, you have to sleep on time, means everything. She is not understanding, she is too young to understand. I was like, why did I shout at her? They were the different, like, first I was frustrated because she was not listening to me. Secondly, I started getting frustrated and irritated, thinking that why did I shout at her? I guess this was mom guilt, and this guilt was continuously making me feel very, means like worst. I was feeling worst. I was feeling helpless. That why did I shout at her? That moment won't return back. I won't say, means like I can only say sorry to her, and I said sorry to her before going to bed. I also uh, made her feel relaxed. I told her that how much I love her. I kissed her, I hugged her, everything I did. But still, there was a guilt, and still I'm having that guilt that why did I shout it at her? And that time, what happened? After I relaxed myself, and slowly I said, Bhamika, please write down. You need to answer your questions tomorrow in your assessment test in school. That time she was crying. She wanted me to hug. I didn't hug her. I instead said, like, write down, I'll hug her. I'll hug you. No issues. I'll love you. I'll make you sleep on my lap. Everything I'll do. Just write down. And softly I said to her, she wrote everything. She wrote 1 to 20. Okay, and very peacefully she wrote. She understood what I said. She has written everything, and then I was like, okay, but still there was mom guilt inside, and still I am having it because, of course, I shouted at her, and it won't return back. Time is like, it doesn't return back. So definitely I feel like if you shout at your child, they are not going to listen. Ultimately, you have to be peaceful and polite with them, then only they are going to listen to your words. Even for 1 minute, you have to think about them like it's their it's about their um, self respect. If you are shouting at them, they also have self respect, and we should be respected by everyone. So what I'm thinking, like, gentle parenting, being calm is so important in nurturing your child, especially in today's generation, because they are so sensitive. Nowadays there are so many suicide cases, and suicide cases are not due to um, their own mental pressure. It's mostly due to peer pressure, their society's pressure, family's pressure, friends pressure, everything. So it's very important to keep calm and handle your child with peace. Definitely I've learned it, and it has happened a lot of time, but now I feel like, no, I should change myself towards her. I should respect her emotions, feelings, and what she wants. I should respect that and make her feel comfortable. Whatever she wants, she can do. She wants to study or not, it's her choice. I cannot force her to do anything, because it's her life, not mine. She has to live her life the way she wants. I'm no one to interfere on whatever she would like to do. So it's better that I stop myself today rather than crying in future. So I request every parent to be a gentle parent, so that your child will understand your behavior, and they will also behave the same. They will be polite, they will maintain peace, they will be calm, they will feel relaxed while talking to someone. So it's very important, because your child will reciprocate to what you do. So make sure your calmness makes your child a calm child, and their future is bright.